Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So we are in the month of May and prom is right around the corner, or it probably might have happened for you, but you still have either your cheer presentation or dance presentation or some special event that might be in the corner for you. So I did these two looks. One is more dramatic, which is this eye, and this was like a halo cut crease kind of moment, and this one was more simple, which was not really a cut crease, but I did do shimmer on the lid. I just gave you the option to kind of choose your personal preference and kind of inspire you into creating your own prom look. And so yeah, if you want to learn how to achieve these looks, well then keep on watching. So regarding face prep, I'm going to keep it the same on both sides. The only thing that is going to be different is just the eyes. So for moisturizer, I'm going to be taking the Garnier Moisture Balm, and this really does help to keep your skin hydrated throughout the whole night, and it will just keep your foundation and everything looking flawless, and you will kind of prevent getting cakey throughout the night as well. And if you want, you can put some on your neck as well. Now that we have the hydrating base down, I'm going to be going in with the City Color Classic Primer. And you just really want to also have a primer as well to kind of just have a base that really clings on your foundation. And also, I don't recommend putting primer on your nose because for some reason it'll just get all patchy, and sometimes your foundation will only cling on to some spots and stuff like that. So I usually just like to put an under base of a cream contour and just have that as an under layer for my foundation. And for foundation, you really want to make sure that you get one with very good coverage because you want it to last you throughout the night. So I'm just going to be taking my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter foundation in the shade 170. And for my sponge, I'm going to be using the Morphe Highlight and Contour Sponge. So if you compare both sides, you can really tell that this foundation did cover all the redness that I have. And mind you, this foundation does oxidize, which basically means some foundations have like this chemical reaction where they have their foundations turn like 2 shades darker than they originally are in the bottle. So you want to be careful with those kind of foundations and kind of do your research before you pick out your foundation. Maybe you want to get 2 shades lighter than that shade to kind of get the foundation that will actually oxidize to your skin color. And for concealer, I'm using the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer, and I finally got the right shade, guys. Like, I messed up. I asked the lady to order me C5 online, and it was actually C4 that I was supposed to get. Like, you see, this is more of my shade. And for concealer, you guys, you want to get a concealer that really does highlight your face. You don't want to get one the same color as your skin because it will not have like that highlighting effect or anything like that. Basically, you want to brighten up the portion of underneath your eyes and also cover all the bags and dark circles and any impurities of your skin. This next step, I feel like this is one of the most significant steps because you want to make sure that your makeup is locked in place throughout the whole night. So you want to make sure you set it really well, and also I think you should bake it as well to kind of also get that brightening effect a little more. So but for right now, I'm just setting it and making sure that my foundation and concealer are locked in place and are not gonna go anywhere. And I'm just using that excess product to kind of just set more around my face. So I'm just gonna be spraying the Mario Badescu Rosewater to kind of just lock everything into place and press all the powders into my skin to make it look more natural. I finished my other eyebrow pencil, guys, so it's time to open the new one. You guys already know, if you guys have followed my channel before, I like using the Precisely My Brow Pencil in the shade number 4 because this is just a really good eyebrow pencil because it has such a thin pencil to it that you can really just do everything on your own. I don't know if you can notice, but some of my eyebrow hairs are going down a little bit and it's kind of bothering me. So I am going to be using this e.l.f. eyebrow gel, and this really does help keep the eyebrows intact and keep them in place so they won't move at all throughout the night. And to just set the brows, I'm going to be using my crusty, rusty, dusty Morphe 35O palette. Like, come on. You already know that I need a new one. Well, I do have a new one, but I haven't run out of the shades that I need. So I'm going to be taking this shade right here, this dark one, and also this shade right here, which is this light one, to create that ombre effect on the eyebrow and to kind of set the product in place as well. And to do that, I'm going to be using my MAC 266 brush, and I really like this brush because it really distributes the product evenly to the eyebrows. So there's one brow, and I'm going to do the other brow off of camera to just save a little bit of time because we still need to do the eyeshadow and the rest of the face. Should we continue off with the face or start with the eyes? I'll say we continue off the rest of the face. I'm going to be taking my Morphe R2 brush and this Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I know it's all cracked, but this really does help bring back the color to your skin, as I was saying. So there is a difference between bronzer and contour. Bronzer just brings back that color to your face, and contour just really sculpts out all the facial features that you have. So we're just gonna bring that color back first, and then we'll define any of our facial features like our cheekbones, our jawline, and etc. And for contour today, I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Powder Contour Kit in the shade light to medium. And I'm going to be using my Morphe M437 brush. And this is a really good brush. It just really kind of gets into your cheekbones and just really helps sculpt and define them. And whenever you're contouring, you always want to push it up. You never want to bring it down because you don't want that droopy look. And we also are going to be adding blush today. I'm going to be using this Tarte blush in the shade Party because it's just so appropriate for this look. Since we did add a lot of more powders, I'm just going to be spraying my face again. Okay, so I'm going to save highlight to the very end. And, well, here's the moment y'all have been waiting for. This NUDIE Patootie palette, and I'm not gonna really like kind of stand it up a lot. I'm just gonna elevate it a little bit because it arrived broken to me. But this is just such a stunning palette, and I really love the shades. This is the perfect palette for prom. So to start off, I'm gonna be going in with this shade right here, which is called Undressed, and I am using an R37 brush. And I'm just literally putting this all over my eye to kind of even out the product and kind of just have a base to start with. And then for the transition shade, I'm going to be going in with this shade right here, which is called Strip. And I think this is just such a beautiful transition shade to use because it just has that really yellow tone underneath it. So it will just really go well with any color that you add onto it. So I'm next gonna take this shade right next to it, which is called Bear, and this is just a stunning peachy shade. Like, look how pigmented that is, and it blends with the other color really nicely. I'm now gonna take this shade right here. Wait, what? I'm now gonna take this shade right here, which is called Butt Naked, and kind of just define my crease a little bit more. And then I'm gonna be going in with my M518 brush And dipping into Bare again, which is that peachy tone kind of shade, I am kind of layering it over to kind of have it stand out a little bit more. And then I'm just going to be going back in with Strip and going over that shade. Now using my E36 brush, I'm going to be going in with this shade right here, which is called Buff. And I'm going to put that on the outer part of my eye, and I'm also going to use it to define my crease a little bit more, because I just thought of doing a halo eye right now. I'm going to be going back in with the shade Bare again and kind of overlaying it again and making sure that there's no harsh colors. I'm now going to take my M513 brush and go in with this shade right here, which is called Reveal. And I'm kind of just going to mix the Butt Naked shade and the Bare shade. So I think with this eye, we're going to do a cut crease kind of moment. So I'm just going to be placing the concealer on my hand to kind of just warm it up a little bit. And then place that on my brush. What I'm going to be carving out is mainly the center part of my eye. I'm going to be just using the NYX glitter glue. I'm going to be taking Stark and going on over that. Now for the center of the lid, I'm going to be taking a little bit of that NYX glitter glue again, just to kind of have a little base as well for the foil shadow. And I'm going to be going in with the shade Au Natural, which is this one right here. I'm going to spray a little bit of setting spray just to kind of have it cling onto the brush a little bit more. And then I'm just going to be going back in with the shade Buff, which is that dark brown shade, and kind of making sure that nothing is really looking messy or anything like that. Since this eye is so dramatic, I am not going to be doing a wing for it, but I am going to do a line to kind of just have it there to hide my real lashes from my fake ones. And for the lower part of my lash line, I'm going to be going back in with that transition shade, which is right here, called Strip. And I'm just going to be buffing all of that on my lower lash line. Everything that I'm going to be placing on is going to be underneath it. It's never going to go over. And then I'm going to be taking the shade Reveal, and I'm going to be kind of just going a little bit under that. And I'm going to be taking the shade Buff and really place this as close as possible to my waterline to make it look as smoky as possible. So I'm also going to show you an alternative way to do a simple look, but it will still look very pretty. I had started out, I'm going to be placing this shade all over my eye, which is called Undressed, using the R37 brush. And I'm just spreading out all the product, setting everything, making sure I have a really nice base to kind of place the eyeshadow. And for my transition shade, I am going to be going in with Strip again. And then I'm going to be taking Bare again, and I'm going to be focusing that all over my crease. And then I'm going to be taking Butt Naked using my M513 brush. And I'm just going to follow that 7 shaped on my eye and kind of bring it down, and then also define my crease with it. And then going back in with the M518, I'm taking Bare again and just going over that and making sure that nothing is harsh at all. And then now I'm going to be taking my Morphe E17 brush, and I'm going to dip into Nakey Nakey and then follow those steps of what I had done with Butt Naked. And for the lid, I'm going to be taking this shade, which is called Uncover, and then I'm going to spray it with some setting spray. And for the lower lash line, I'm going to be just taking Strip again, which is more of that yellow tone shade to put as my transition. And then I'm going to be taking Bare and just put it on the outer part of the lower lash line to kind of just connect the two a little bit and bring back some of that pink tone underneath. And then I'm going to grab Nakey Nakey, which is that dark brown shade, and I'm going to place it super close to my waterline. So obviously you can tell that this is more of a simple look and it's easier to achieve. And for eyeliner, I am going to do a wing on this side because it is not as dramatic as this one. So we are going to be doing wing eyeliner on that side. So now that we finished the wing eyeliner on this side, I just want to smoke out this a little bit more. So I'm adding black eyeliner to my waterline. And then I'm going to be using my Morphe M432 brush. And I'm going to be going into Nakey Nakey and kind of just blend those two colors together. The mascara that I'm using today is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. And this is an amazing mascara. Hold on, let me rip this off. So this mascara is a really good mascara, and this is a really great dupe for the Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced. It has like the same applicator as the Better Than Sex one. So this is just a really great dupe, and I really recommend it so you can just save your money. Instead of spending $20, like you'll spend like just $8 on this. So it's a really great save. We're going to be using these lashes. This is the Allure Luxe eyelashes in Opulent. And for lipstick today, I'm going to be wearing the Kylie liquid lipstick in the shade Angel. And I think I'm going to go in with the lip gloss as well. This is one of the Coty lip glosses. This one is in Sugar. And the last thing that we are missing is highlighter. And you guys already know I'm going to be going in with the Anastasia and Amrezy collaboration, because this is just an amazing highlighter and it will make you look blinding, because it does give you like that glow from within. It's not really a highlighter that's too powdery where you can see that it overlaid on top of your foundation and stuff like that. This one just really blends in with the foundation, so it kind of looks more natural as well. Because I want to be extra, I am gonna go change into a prom dress, you know. Your girl is already ready for prom. So I'll be right back. So this is a finished look, you guys. And yes, I'm wearing a prom dress and it has a little bit of red. But yeah, this is the finished look, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. And let me know down in the comment section which look you guys like better, the dramatic look or the simple look. But I really did enjoy doing this video because it was just so much fun, and it's so exciting because, you know, prom season is around the corner and prom is supposed to be one of those memorable nights. So I really hope that all of you guys enjoy your all's prom, or if you're just getting makeup tips, you know, to go to any event. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and really picked up and learned something from it, because that's all that matters. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to me, honestly. Well, this is the end of the video. Bye, you guys.